Hello, welcome friend. Welcome to our channel Quality Guru. Friend, today our topic is Certificate of Pharmaceutical Product (COPP) and CPP. A certificate of pharmaceutical product is a regulatory document issued by the National Health Authority of an exporting country, certifying that a specific pharmaceutical product is authorized for sale in its country of origin and that is manufactured complies with WHO GMP standard. The importing country's regulatory body typically required a COPP for the registration, licensing, and the marketing of pharmaceutical product in its market. COPP is issued as recommended by WHO. The importing country must have this certificate for registration, licensing, authorization, and renewal purpose. CPP are essential in regions like Latin America, Middle East, CIS, etc. These are not mandatory in the country that fulfill ICH CTD. The drug should meet the criteria of Food, Drug and Cosmetic Act. The product for which COPP may be issued are API, over-the-counter drug, and homeopathic drug. Objective of certification: a COPP demonstrates that imported medication is of relevant standard quality, safety, and efficacy to allow marketing. Rigorous testing and inspection in the exporting country to be carried out by regulatory authority and show that it should meet the relevant standard and procedure of GMP and improve the product quality and health. Drug for which COPP may be issued: approved drug product, active pharmaceutical ingredient, over-the-counter drug product, unapproved product, homeopathic drug. To increase business in a foreign country, it is necessary to obtain the COPP certificate by a pharmaceutical company. Document required for WHO COPP certificate: application for WHO GMP certification and issuance of COPP. Applicant detail: name, address, telephone, fax, email. Manufacturing detail: copy of manufacturing license, list of approved product, list of product with valid COPP, list of product applied for issuance of COPP and their composition, site documentation, site master file, manufacturing plant layout, schematic diagram of water system, schematic diagram of HVAC system, product data, master manufacturing formula and process, finished product specification, method of analysis, stability study evaluation for 3 batches, process validation report for 3 batches, validation report of analytical method, product summary sheet, actual level of the product applied for WHO COPP, certificate of analysis for 3 batches of each product, staff and equipment detail, list of technical staff with qualification, experience and approval status, list of equipments and instrument, operational protocols, list of SOPs and STPs, export and compliance, export data of the last 2 years, proof of safety and effectiveness as per rule 158B of DNC 1945, list of reference standard for all active ingredient and formulation, undertaking regarding essence of non-herbal ingredient in product, undertaking of on compliance with domestic regulation, DNC Act 1940, Drug and Magic Act 1954, etc. Purpose of a COPP: market authorization. COPP allow the product to be registered and licensed in the importing country market. Quality assurance. COPP provide assurance to the importing country about the quality, safety and the efficacy of the product. Regulatory compliance. COPP demonstrate that the product manufacturing process adhere to GMP guideline, facilitate trade. COPP helped streamline global pharmaceutical trade by simplifying documentation and requirement. Key aspect of a COPP: WHO recommended format. The COPP follow a specific format recommended by WHO ensuring consistent and facilitating international acceptance. Issuing authority. It is issued by National Regulatory Authority, that is CDSCO in India, of the country where the product is manufactured. Information provided. The certificate include details such as product, active ingredient, dosage form, its marketing status in the exporting country, and the manufacturer compliance with GMP. Application process. COPP required an application from manufacturer and undergoes inspection by exporting country regulatory body to verify GMP compliance. When a COPP is needed, a COPP is essential for pharmaceutical companies looking to register new pharmaceutical product in foreign market, renew existing product license or marketing authorization, and expand their global presence. This certificate conforms to the format recommended by WHO. Number of certificate, exporting, importing, name and dosage form of the product, active ingredient and amount per unit dose. For complete composition including excipient, is the product licensed to be placed on the market for use in the exporting country? Is this product actually the market in the exporting country? Process of getting a COPP in India. The application for certificate has to be presented to the zonal or sub-zonal officer. Once they perform the inspection and certify the clearance is given, the certificate is then issued on the behalf of DCGI. The application need to be addressed to the ADC or DDC of respective officer, zonal or sub-zonal. A cover letter and a summary of the pharmaceutical product should be attached with the application. It has to be made clear in the application if it is for new certification or reissue. Prepare a forwarding letter. Along with that, they need submit to accurate list of product with a summary, manufacturing license and the site master file. The medicine franchisees companies also need to send document like quality manual, validation plan, formula record and layout along with the application itself. Lastly, a list of name of people with their respective qualification, post and experience need to be provided to. Who issues COPP in India? COPP is a document issued by the National Regulatory Authority in India, that is CDSCO, or state FDA as per WHO guideline. It certified that a product is authorized for sale in country of origin and manufacture in compliance with CGMP. The CPP confirmed the approval from reference National Regulatory Authority was based on a full evaluation on the product quality, safety and efficacy. The product is manufactured under good manufacturing practices. The registration and the marketing status of the product in the certifying country. The WHO certification scheme implemented in 1997 lays down the framework for regulating these certificates. The CPP has become one of the most reliant document in the registration of medicinal product in over 80 countries. In many countries, the CPP is mandatory component of the regulatory dossier as it summarizes all relevant data regarding the pharmaceutical product. It is required for new product submission, certain variation, renewables and tenders. Despite the original aim of the WHO scheme since 1997, that is to provide a standard process, the regulatory procedure among countries have varied significantly and different approaches and interpretation of the CPP scheme have applied from one country to another. Electronic Certificate of Pharmaceutical Product (eCPP). With the increasing number of CPP required for regulatory submission, generating an administrative burden for both regulators and industry, and with the evolution of digital technology, IFPMA encourages the issuing the acceptance of electronic CPP. The use of electronic CPP, that is eCPP, will increase collaboration and trust among regulators, increase security of the documents and decrease the opportunity for falsification, opportunity to modernize and harmonize administrative content, facilitate acceleration of submission, contributing to faster access of medicinal product, enable regulatory compliance and sustainable supply, simplifying processing CPP globally. The eCPP should be fully integrated with the other digital system used for dosage submission and review, including e-signature and electronic dosage submission. Appropriate international security standard for electronic signature should be in place to ensure the authenticity of digital document, including eCPP. This would make additional legislation of eCPP redundant. Thank you, thanks a lot, and keep watching our channel.